I told my parents I was having a once-in-a-lifetime event and begged them not to miss it. They laughed and said my brother's soccer game was more important. What they skipped was my wedding. When the photos blew up online, my in-laws were furious, and my dad finally snapped, "I didn't know, but if your mother did, we're done." Now, the whole family's tearing itself apart. My entire life. My younger brother Julian's hobbies were treated like national events. Every soccer game, every practice for a practice, my parents were there, cheering like he was playing in the World Cup. Meanwhile, my milestones were just invisible blurs in the background. When I met Sarah, everything changed. For the first time, someone put me first. When we got engaged, I decided to test the waters one last time. I sent my parents a formal invitation, but the details were deliberately printed on an insert card inside the inner envelope. The main invitation just had the date, time, and a line that read, "A once-in-a-lifetime milestone. Please don't miss it." 3 weeks before the date, I called my mom. "Mom, please, are you guys coming? It's the biggest day of my life. I'm begging you to be there." I heard my dad in the background asking who it was. Mom sighed loudly into the phone. "Ethan, stop being dramatic. Julian has his regional quarterfinals that day. You know how important soccer is to his athletic resume. We can't just abandon him for your little dinner or whatever it is." "It's not a dinner, Mom," I said, my voice completely devoid of emotion. "You really aren't going to open the inner envelope and look at the card? We don't have time for your mind games," she snapped. "Julian's soccer game is more important. We'll catch up next weekend." She hung up. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. The coldness settled deep into my chest, heavy and permanent. I didn't call back. I didn't remind her. I let the silence do the work. The wedding was stunning. Sarah looked breathtaking. Her family, wealthy, traditional, and incredibly tight-knit, welcomed me like a long-lost son. Her father gave a speech about how honored he was to welcome a man of integrity into their family, but people noticed 2 empty seats at the head table. Sarah's mother quietly asked me where my parents were. "They had a prior engagement they prioritized," I said softly. She frowned, but didn't press further. The next day, the professional photos hit social media. Sarah's family tagged everyone. High-definition photos of me standing at the altar in a tailored tuxedo, sliding a ring onto Sarah's finger, wiping away a single tear. The caption read, "The best day of our lives, so blessed to unite two families." The